All right, so on the wife's golf cart here, it's got some negative camber in the front of it. And if you can tell here, the bottom portion of the wheels and tires are sticking out further than the top portion. Another sign here is the nipples on the tires. We've got plenty of nipples on the outside, no nipples on the inside because it's already wore those down. And if we continue to ride like this right here, well, the only thing it's going to do is wear the inside of these tires out more. Let's go to the driver's side here. Same thing, no nipples, nipples. So remember when we did that 1-inch lift block down here? What we need to do is go in and add another inch to the kingpin. Should be a fairly simple install. The kingpins also have some adjustment points for the bottom leaf springs on the Club Car President as well. This is the extended kingpin for a Club Car President. It's extended by 1 inch. You have a 1-inch spacer here. You have 3 different spots here to mount the lower leaf spring on the front end to adjust the camber. Now you can really tell from looking at the very top of the wheel here, the bottom portion of the wheel and tire sticks out further than the top portion does, so it lets you know that the tires are at an angle. Only thing this right here is going to do is wear out your tires quicker, and it's going to be harder on turning as well. So we're just starting off by lifting up the front of the golf cart. We're going to go ahead and remove each wheel and tire from the front end. All right, to get started, you're not going to need many tools to break this right here apart. This lower leaf spring bolt is going to take a 1/2-inch socket. This right here tie rod bolt right here is going to take a 3/4 inch socket. And you use a 3/4 inch socket for the upper kingpin bolt as well. So let's go ahead and get this right here broke loose. Okay, that's the upper bolt there. Then remember this tie rod, we need to hold the tie rod in place while we remove that bolt or that nut. Like so. Then we're going to switch over here to the 1/2-inch socket to bust off this bolt right here going through the kingpin lower bracket and the leaf spring. There's no nut on the back side. The nut is welded onto the kingpin bracket itself. So, go ahead and remove all of this stuff here. All right, we can go ahead and remove the old kingpin here from the spindle, like so. The new kingpin is going to come with that 1-inch spacer, and it's going to come with a bolt, 2 washers, and a nut. The bolt's also going to take a 1/2-inch socket as well. I'm going to slide the new kingpin through the spindle. I'm going to place my spacer at the very top, like so. I'm going to go ahead and put this one bolt through the middle bracket, and we can adjust this bracket once everything's installed. All right, everything's installed. I didn't put the nut on the back of this lower bolt here, and the only reason is I want to put the wheels and tires on and check the camber fitment. And if I need to, we might have to adjust this lower portion down here. So mine may be different from yours. That's why they give you 3 different spots, but other than that, we're done. I would say after everything's done, go in here and add some grease to the zerk fitting on the back of the spindle here, and you're probably gonna have to readjust your toe on your golf cart as well. All right, if you look down there, I moved the bolt to the back hole on the kingpin. Checking it here with the straight edge again, and that looks like money to me. All right, so I went and took the golf cart for a ride, came back, checked my camber again. The camber was off, so I put it back in the center bolt hole there, adjusted my steering, took it for a ride, came back, and I'm pleased with the way the tires are sitting now in the front of the golf cart, which is way better than they were to begin with. I do have it on jack stands. I have been adjusting the brakes, and I have to continue adjusting them and probably loosen the pedal up some. I want a little bit more throw in my pedal than what I have now, but they're pretty hot. I'm gonna let them cool off, but that's what I was doing. But anyways, the steering is now fixed and the camber is fixed as well. You see that tire is straight up and down. I like that a lot better. It rides better. It also has a tad bit more clearance. For some odd reason, maybe it helped lift the cart, and it steers better, so really like that a lot. So this video wasn't like, extreme video, wasn't real long, but I want to show you guys the process of installing those kingpins in front of the President. They made a world of difference. Well, appreciate you guys watching today's video. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.